Here we have the Synapse, the endurance bike. And before I really kind of go into the characteristics of this bike, I've got to mention the value again. This bike retails for about $2,500, and to get this level of frame, the design and engineering that went into this frame with disc brake setup is a tremendous value. The idea behind the endurance bike is we're going to go out there and ride all day. We're going to ride on pavement that might not be that smooth. So we want a bike that's not going to beat us up. This bike will eat up road bumps for you. The bike is designed to be compliant up and down and stiff laterally. And I must say they've really nailed it. This bike is stiff. When you get out of the saddle to climb, when you get out of the saddle to sprint, you feel a very powerful connection to the road through the bottom bracket. One of the things I really like about this bike is the braking system. The hydraulic disc brakes have a very light feel, but they have a very powerful grab. So you're able to slow down quickly in any conditions, wet or dry. The 2017 had post-mount brakes. This has direct mount, which is a little cleaner, a little lower weight. It also has through axles. Through axles help us stiffen the frame and eliminate some rubbing we might hear in the disc brake. And we have a compact crank. This is the Cannondale in-house brand hologram crank that is outfitted with a 50-34 chainring. The gearing on this bike, our rear derailleur, uses a longer cage, and that's going to allow you to run some easier gearing. You can run a 1232 and 1132 on this bike. Like the race bike version, this bike's kit is finished out with Cannondale in-house components. We have a Cannondale stem and bar, Cannondale seat and post. Really fine starter components. Not something I'd be too concerned about. Definitely going to help you get on the road and have a great time riding. My personal ride is a 2017 Carbon Synapse. I tested the 2018 model for months. It left me envious of the new through axles and the direct mount brakes. The stiffness of the asymmetrically shaped bottom bracket delivers a gratifying power transference, seated or standing. There are no mechanical or elastomer mechanisms to add compliance or dampening. Cannondale delivers both well using tube shapes, material layup, a narrow seat post, and increased fork deflection. The taller head tube makes the cockpit feel more prominent in your awareness. Front wheel responsiveness feels a bit numb, but only compared to a traditional road race geometry. The difference being the Synapse's taller, slacker head tube combined with its increased trail. It pedals smoothly and generally handles well. I could ride this bike all day. And if I wanted to, I could do it with full fenders. I think you're going to find that you'll enjoy this bike more if you upgraded the wheels, and that's obviously a very common thing. So if you got something like the Cerium All Roads, that's about $800. Rotors and tires to make it like you want, that's about $1,000. So for about $3,500, you have a bike with disc brakes and this level of frame that is really hard to beat.